Hello and welcome inside Loyalist College here in Belleville, Ontario, as we have the visiting Georgian Grizzlies taking on the hometown Loyalist Lancers. Gwen Forrester under the basket over to Jess Melix. He goes up for a three. It's going to be off the mark, rebounded by Georgian. Number 11, Kiana Thompson, picking that one up. Still 0-0 as we're getting into this one. Looking at the team scores. Georgian going into this one at 7-2 and Loyalist at 8-2 as the shot goes up and in from Deja Thompson. Bria Buller over to Callahan. And now Lemaire down to center court to Melixi. Melixi swings it over to Buller. Passes it to Forrester in the corner. Debates the three. Sides against it. Back to Buller. To the front court. Gives it over to Callahan. 8 on the shot clock. Lemaire trying to set a screen. Callahan down the way to Buller. Has to jump to try to keep that in bounds. Goes off of Deja Thompson, but it's going to be Lancer throw in here with 1 second on the shot clock. It'll be Grace Callahan to inbound. Boy, looking for somebody to shoot a three. Or instead going on the inside under the basket to Lemaire, who quickly throws the ball up. It's going to be blocked by Kiana Thompson. And the shot clock is going to run out of time. Roberts needs to inbound. Amy May against Forrester, driving all the way. Pause now to rotate around the key. Travel call. So Lancers get a break. It's Georgian starting off early with a 2-0 lead. Just over a minute played in the first. Callahan ahead to Buller, a little bit ahead of her, but Buller makes up for it. Call for a double dribble. Inbounding here from Robert Sneeve, Georgian. It's May. Forrester pokes it away for a second, but May ends up back with it. Callahan trying to poke that away. We're going to get called on a foul. Robert Sneeve inbounds this to May. May driving, pivoting, trying to find an opening. Drops it back. It's going to be Thompson now, spinning, loses it. Lemaire comes up with it. Callahan clapping for it or celebrating that the steal happened. Now it's Maliksi to Forrester with a wide open three and gets it, Gwen Forrester!
That's a big time three for Gwen Forrester there. It's nice to see her get warmed up and hot early on in this game.
May. Lancers ahead by 1. May puts it out to Thompson, who goes for the three herself. Going to be off the mark. Teammates there to rebound to Thompson, but Maliksi strips that away. It's over 2 minutes gone. Maliksi driving to Lemaire under the basket, up and in. Crowd here excited already.
Yeah, 2 big stops for the Lancers down low. Has turned into 5 points unanswered.
May with the dribble behind her basket, getting around several Lancers there. Shot's going to be off the mark though. Buller hits the floor with it as we see Deja Thompson trying to go for a jump ball. Surprise. Sorry, trying to get that. Referee does call for a jump ball there, but I don't think either player necessarily had control. So it's going to be Lily Roberts-Neve to inbound. Gets it to Thompson. Lemaire comes up with it, so Lancers force another turnover from the Grizzlies as they're ahead by 3. Callahan driving, throwing the shot up, looking for a foul on that. She throws her hands up, but not going to get one. Lancers with a very dominant performance yesterday against Seneca, forcing a ton of turnovers. I think the game ended with 30+ for Seneca. I'll have to go back and check out the box score for it.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
But very, very strong showing from the Lancers.
Yeah, the Lancers are very strong on the pressure. They force teams to play a much different game than they're used to, and they do end up with a lot of turnovers and open break opportunities.
May to Thompson. Thompson against Callahan, a double team that drops it off. Shot's going to be up and good for Emma Vale. See Callahan. Down to Forrester. Forrester driving. Almost bowled that pass over. But going to get called on a foul, it seems like. An offensive one.
Yeah, Deja Thompson for the Grizzlies is a lot of heart and soul for her team. She brings a lot of energy, and she's willing to do that extra bucket for them.
Corey Hook to inbound. May to Thompson. 6:42 to go. Lancers ahead by 1, 5-4. Vale to May. May looking for assistance, not sure where to go.
There's a mismatch down low. 2 mismatches down low, actually.
Thompson passes to Vale. Vale back to Hook, who goes for the three off the mark. Callahan there for the rebound for the Lancers. Not rushing too much to get back on the offensive side. But now Callahan picking up speed to the basket. Hunter rush in, no call again. Callahan asking the referee where the call was. Again, whistle stays in the pocket. Buller trying to force a turnover, as is Forrester. Grizzlies scrambling, but stay with it. May, 10 on the shot clock. Shot goes up off the basket.
And Grace Callahan will take a charge, which is a fantastic play for her. I know she was really looking for those whistles, but I guess she'll take it at this way then on the other end.
So Callahan to inbound. Going to be Maliksi, throws it a little bit too high, rebounding there for Thompson. Thompson over to Hook, to May. Shot goes up by May and good.
Nice little stop and pop from May there.
Callahan on the one end, inbound to Buller, back to Callahan. Callahan didn't get out of their own zone. It's going to be picked off. There's going to be a turnover. It's a 3-on-1 now, and an open net for Corey Hook to put up that lay-in. Both teams looking like they're going to be making substitutions, and I think I missed a substitution a moment ago because we're doing the starting lineups, and I realized a couple of the players for the Grizzlies out on the floor are different than their starters, but their starters are coming back on here as Maliksi goes up for the shot. It's going to be blocked by Sydney Scheuer. Now May to Scheuer to the corner. 3-point is up and good from Corey Hook, and that'll result in a timeout here early from the Loyalist Lancers. Trailing Grizzlies up 11-5 early. Take a quick break. Be right back. Lynch is on the inbound here. It's going to be Brooklyn White. Both teams making some substitutions. Also going to see Zashi Ventimiglia checking in for the Lancers. Last few moments. Lancers have struggled a little bit offensively here. Forrester pivoting to Lemaire. White in the corner again. And going into this one, Lancers at 8-2 and Grizzlies at 7-2. Both top of the table here as Ventimiglia goes for that three just off the mark. Forrester there for the rebound off to the left. Forrester quickly tries to find White on the inbound, as she's driving to the basket, but it's going to be cut off from Lily Roberts-Neef. Grizzlies looking like a very strong team here early. 3-point goes up from Scheuer, off the mark. Forrester getting another rebound here, looking strong on the boards is Forrester. Now White, dribble back to Ventimiglia. Lemaire there to set the screen. Ventimiglia goes the other way, goes for the jump shot off the backboard. Misses the mark, rebounded by Thompson. And Grizzlies in motion. Roberts-Neef passes to May. Gives it to Scheuer for three. Off the mark. Ventimiglia tries to grab the rebound, but bobbles it. Grizzlies take it back. Another 3-point attempt from Thompson. And that's going to miss. But Lemaire grabs it. So Lancers going to breathe a sigh of relief for a moment on those back-to-back misses from the Grizz.
Yeah, Lemaire's one of our bigger players here. And this Grizzly team, for the most part, is a very strong, taller team. So Lemaire's going to have to put a lot of work in here on the offensive and defensive board to be a big factor for these Lancers here.
And I think one thing that's interesting, too, is both teams using their bench very aggressively. Yesterday, we didn't see Seneca's bench really that active within the game, with the Lancers bench providing a ton of minutes for Loyalist. You see Roberts-Neef passes off to Thompson. Thompson driving. Lancers going to get called on a foul and the bucket, so it's going to be an and one.
See, energy player like Deja Thompson helps bring their team alive in small moments.
So Lancers going to be making a pretty hefty substitution. Callahan coming back in, who's one of the starters. We're going to see Nina Anderson and Ayana Tomlinson checking in off the bench for the first time in this game. So we'll see Deja Thompson shoot one. The Lancers trailing 13-5. Also have 3 team fouls to boot. Thompson scores the bucket. White inbounds to Ventimiglia. Back to White. Going to be picked off. Another turnover from the Lancers. Having too many of those early. Seemingly unforced. Thompson. Back to Scheuer. Puts up the 3 and gets it.
This Georgian Grizzlies team's really coming alive right now. Forcing the Lancers to play a little different of a game where it feels like they're rushing shots and opportunities.
Lancers put up the 3. It's going to be no good. Thompson grabs that rebound. Back to Ventimiglia to Anderson. Anderson under the basket. Goes off the Grizzly player, but Callahan and the Lancers still with it. Callahan on the shot and good. Again, Callahan need to provide some spirit and points for the Lancers.
Yeah, exactly. Lancers just have to find points when they can.
Robert Sneeve on the inside to Thompson. The Lancers get a pick off. Callahan under pressure pivots to Anderson. Anderson looking for options. Tomlinson there. Potentially for assistance, but it's going to be stolen there from Robert Sneeve, and the Lancers just are not keeping control of this ball.
Yeah, exactly. The Georgian Grizzlies are doing a really good job of trapping. They're playing a zone defense where every ball that moves to the middle is being doubled or possibly even triple teamed at moments, forcing the kick out.
Robert Sneeve for Georgian. Anderson trailing. Going to go out to the 3 and hook. Puts up the 3. Going to bounce off the bucket and the backboard and out. Lancers rebound. Anderson tries to go for a quick pass as Brooklyn White's calling for it, but another turnover from the Lancers. Callahan's there trying to block it, but another foul call here on Callahan, and things are not looking good for the Lancers.
Yeah, exactly. The last thing you want to do is get Callahan in foul trouble or pick up any other unwanted disciplines in her way, because she does bring a lot to the team. Physically, emotionally.
So that'll be the second foul for Callahan. 14. It'll be Corey Hook coming up. Again, we're looking at the team comparisons. Lancers with 9 turnovers. Also Grizzlies with 6 themselves. But Grizzlies capitalizing with 8 points off turnovers. Shot comes up from Hook, and it's good. So Grizzlies ahead at 18-7. White over to Farrell, who checks in for Callahan. Tomlinson ahead of Tanina Anderson, who bobbles the pass. Now the pass was a little bit ahead of her there, but the Lancers really needing to cool off. Thompson inbounds to May. For the corner. Brings it out. It's Hook. To the inside, Thompson driving, swings it out to May. Swings it again. Roberts Sneeve for 3, and it's good. 21-7. Grizzlies in the lead. It's Ventimiglia running up the entire court by herself. Anderson there under the basket. Passes off the mark again. Anderson hits the floor trying to get that. Reaching around her back, getting the call from the referee for the jump ball. The Lancers trying to work fast, but maybe a little bit too fast, with seemingly every play resulting in a turnover right now. So it'll be Ventimiglia to inbound. 1:13 left in this first. There has been some eruptions from both sides. Does seem like the Grizzlies have their crowd here with them in the Lancer Dome as White puts up a shot. Gonna be a miss. May comes up with it. 3 goes up from Thompson. Off the mark, rebounded there from the other Thompson. So Deja and Kiana Thompson, both of them. And Thompson's not sure if they're related or not. But Tomlinson under the basket, getting a foul call.
Yeah, it was one of the 2 Thompsons who got that foul call there.
Well, actually, that's a 3 because Ayana Tomlinson too. So actually, sorry, Tomlinson compared to Thompson, but close enough, close enough. So that'll be Ayana Tomlinson. Hit a shoot at the line again. Lancers kept only to 7 points here in the first with 43 seconds to go. Tomlinson trying to add to that score. Does so. That'll be the 8th for the Lancers.
Yeah, the Georgian Grizzlies are holding the Lancers 3 for 13 from the field.
Tomlinson on the second effort is up and good. So 2 for 2 at the line is Tomlinson. Kiana Thompson inbounds. It's May. Trying to look for an option. Gives it to Hook. Back to the middle of Thompson. To the corner. Robert Sneef on 3. Off the mark. Ventimiglia with the rebound. Tomlinson setting a good screen there for Ventimiglia. Now driving to the basket. Finds White to the corner for 3. It's going to be off the mark. Tomlinson tries reaching for it, but it's going to be Deja Thompson. Comes up with it. It's going to be Hook for 3 off the backboard. No good. Charlotte Farrell grabs that rebound and too fast of a pass ahead of Tomlinson. Going to be off the mark as we see the shot goes up as the first quarter clock comes to an end, but the Lancers, it's not looking too great. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter as Coach Caleb Hugh gets together with his ladies. Lancers trail 21-9. We'll be back with second quarter action momentarily.
Could you check and see if we sound all right? Huh?
You can't see your bars.
Oh, so we haven't been. Okay. Can we?
Do we just check?
You can hear now? You can hear us now?
What are you listening?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Like, it's for work or music?
No, it's not. Because it's just too much sound, so it just eliminates.
No, it's fine. We listen back. It was fine.
No, this is for noise cancellation. Nothing's there.
Oh, yeah, I was just curious.
And we are back in second period action here in the Lancer Dome. Grizzlies with the ball here. Trying to make motion to Lancers, pick up a nice steal. We got White carrying up the ball. She's gonna drive to the basket here. Look for some contact, and she will get the foul and go to the line and shoot 2. That's a great start for the Lancers. Want to come out aggressive as fast as possible and find some earlier points to find their way back into this game here.
So it'll be White for some free throws. And Jim, you can hear a pin drop, how quiet it is. Almost kind of awkward to even speak during the free throws. It is dead quiet. White, next shot is good. So Lancers trailing by 10. May to the corner. Scheuer. Shot's going to be a miss. Ventimiglia quickly now in transition, having to wait for teammates to get up as the Grizzlies were almost all back. They're ready to play some defense. Tomlinson under the basket. He was up for the shot. He was hoping for a foul call. Not going to be the case. Great second effort from Brooklyn White. Comes up with it. Swings it out. It's going to be Ventimiglia now driving from the three-point line for a floater shot off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Corey Hook of the Grizzlies. Hook passes ahead to Jaylon Thompson. Scheuer. Robert Sneef goes for the shot. Off the mark. White there for the rebound. Charlotte Farrell. Nice little dribble to get around her defender. Tomlinson thinks about a 3. Goes to the corner where Forrester is there. Swings it out to Ventimiglia. 12 on the shot clock. Tomlinson setting the screen for Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia making a room for 3. I think it was a tap on there from Robert Sneef, so ball doesn't make it all the way. Grizzlies pick up that rebound. And then under the basket, Robert Sneef from a nice pass from Amy May. Another 2 points for the Grizzlies. Tomlinson to Farrell. Farrell driving. Ball, it's knocked loose.
The Georgian Grizzly ball here. Oh no, it'll be Lancer ball. Let's see what Lance could turn out of this one here.
Forrester to White. White to Forrester. Forrester behind the arc. A little bit too far to the right. Credit the rebound to Sydney Scheuer. Three, it's put up from Scheuer, and it's good.
Yeah, Scheuer has been pretty on point from the three-point line for the Georgian Grizzlies here. It's really helping them push the points margin.
Ventinalia. Sends it to the corner for the shot. Going to be off the mark from Farrell. Now the other way, May. There's a Roberts need, but called on a travel.
Yeah, the Lancers really have to find a way to convert on turnovers by the Georgian Grizzlies. Right now, they're getting the opportunities at the net. They're just not turning them into baskets yet, and that's what you're going to need to do, especially against a team that is on so much of a gap here against your team here.
So Maliksi and Lemaire checking back in for the Lancers from their starting lineup. White and Farrell, the only players on from the bench. It's going to be a turnover. Grizzlies trying to capitalize. Robert Sneeve gives it to May. Her shot goes up from Sydney Scheuer off the mark. Forrester grabs the rebound. Pass to Farrell. Farrell passes it ahead to White. White wasn't even looking at that. I have no idea what that was. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's two unforced turnovers there by the Lancers.
Make sure some awareness on that as we see Farrell come out of the game.
Yeah, I think she might have a cut. Therefore, they will have to take her out to look at that.
May. Lance is trailing 26-11, looking for a spark. Need to come up with something defensively here. Under the basket, Deja Thompson puts up the shot and good.
Big
White.
celebration by Deja Thompson there.
Double teamed here on their own side, need to get it out. They go off the Grizzlies, so White gets an opportunity, but
yeah, Lancers just catching themselves in trap situations here. The Georgian Grizzlies are just doubling at a very high rate right now.
Bowler sipping of the inbound quickly to Maliksi. Maliksi finds Forrester, who's open for the three. Gwen Forrester puts it up. Going to be a high bounce. Looked all right, but Lemaire on that rebound, and a foul call is going to happen against Corey Hook. I'll bring up the second team foul for the Grizzlies. Thompson with the shot.
Refs called a foul on number 8, who was not on the court at the time. And it will go to Hook, the recipient of that second foul for her.
The free throw's missed there, and there's going to be a foul call on the play. I think that's going up against Kaylee Lemaire, and Lemaire's not sure that was a foul. This is the referee. We'll have a timeout on the floor here. The Lancers, or excuse me, I think it was the Grizzlies as they're ahead 28-11. We'll be back in just a moment.
I do, but there's only 7 songs on this list.
That's all you need if you're a good DJ, you know?
No, these are not even good 7 songs. I don't know, it's whatever this is.
Spotify, there's other playlists.
I am on Spotify.
Go to a different playlist. Go to like.
But I need like clean. I need it to be clean.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple.
Yeah,
I can't do it in the middle of it.
catch.
It's not like rugby warm-up.
Grizzlies to inbound after the timeout. 6:37 left to play in this first half. Grizzlies looking like a mighty strong team here early. May brings it up the floor. Drops it to Keene. Keene bobbles it. And Melixi capitalizes on it with White. Trying to see if she passes it. Does last second, but there's going to be a kick ball from May. So good awareness there from White and Melixi. They're trying to connect.
Yeah, the Lance gonna have to find themselves a little bit of a spark here. I would love to see the energy get driven in this gym.
Lemaire on the shot off the backboard. White's there for the rebound, but just tosses it to the Georgian player in Thompson. Now the other way, it's gonna be May. Trying to find Deja Thompson under the basket. Lemaire pokes it away. Melixi comes up with it for the Lancers. Another turnover. Forrester driving to the basket. Turning. Melixi for the jump shot, and it's good.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great jump shot by Melixi. Way to get open, find herself some space away from the Georgian Grizzly defenders.
May. For Thompson. Goes for the jump shot, off the mark. Keona Thompson comes up with the rebound, but Lemaire strips it away, and there's a really late call here.
Oh, they will call it on a travel
against Lemaire.
But that's a fantastic steal by Lemaire. Just getting aggressive instead of playing the body, trying to find the ball, get a wrap-up of anything. You might just get a steal.
Auburn-Steve inbounds to May. Auburn-Steve gets it back. Driving to the basket. Almost uncontested. Shots off the mark. Buller comes up with it for the Lancers. Pass ahead to Forrester. Pushes it with it. It's White. Lemaire under the basket, calling for it, gets it, now gets double teamed, has to break out from it, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Forrester thinks about the three, trying to move, gets it to Melixi. Melixi has to shoot from deep. A little wide right.
Yeah, Lancers just find themselves into shot clock violation trouble here, where they need to find better shots earlier on so they're not stuck in a position where they're forcing one up or heaving one up at the end of the shot clock.
So Callahan coming in for Brooklyn White. May. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Thompson gonna get swung out to the corner, and then driving the basket is May for a nice layup off the backboard. Now Callahan back to Buller. Buller with a wide pass to Melixi. Back to Callahan. Driving. The quadruple teamed is Callahan, and a call is going to be made against Georgian.
White 11 here. It's one of the Thompsons. I think at that point it could have been one of either or of the Thompsons for the Georgian Grizzlies there. So they're both kind of in the mix.
Corey Hook getting taken out of this game for Sheridan Keene, who we saw a moment ago on a quick substitution. Back in referees discussing. Waiting for the shots to come through from Callahan. First one is up and good. Callahan's next shot is good as well. So 2 for 2 on that run from Callahan. May with a quick pass ahead to Thompson. Lemaire's back there to defend, but Thompson trying to get around her. Swing to the corner. Roberts knee for three. Had a wild spin on it, but Deja Thompson under the net. Comes up with it, swings it back out. Roberts knee on the second attempt. Another kind of funky spin on it. I don't know if it's just the angle that I'm looking at, but the ball's got some extra spin off of those two shots from Roberts knee.
Yeah, what the Georgian Grizzlies are doing a really good job is moving the ball really fast in the perimeter here.
Callahan, it's a back to Bowler on the inbound. To Malixi. Callahan called on a travel. And just to check back on the turnovers, Lancers at 15 with the Grizzlies at 11. So, ton of turnovers from both teams here early with 4:09 left to play. And Lancers trail by 15. May, center court. Kiana Thompson, is it over? Shot, 3-point from Keene. Gonna be off. Everybody's running to the corner. Gonna be last touch by the Lancers.
Wow, the Georgia Grizzlies are trying to get in the head of the Lancers here. A little yippiness after that hustle play.
Yeah, Grizzlies bench definitely playing a role for them. In this game is May. Back out to Roberts knee. Kiana Thompson, that shot gonna be wide left. Callahan grabs a rebound, takes it all the way up the floor. Driving to the basket, gets fouled on that play, but no call. Malixi goes up for the shot.
And there'll be a technical foul called on Deja Thompson after. There will be a.
Yeah, there's an injury on the play. We'll take a timeout and be back in a minute.
And there will be a technical foul called on the Georgian Grizzlies there, which will send the Lancers to the free throw line. Georgia Grizzlies with the inbounds.
Gonna be May now. It's Forrester trying to break through. Forrester staying with her the entire way. We're gonna get called on a foul here. Yeesh. It felt like Forrester was with that the whole time, but referees want to call a foul on that. A little surprising.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call on the bump on the hips there to take out that Grizzly player there. Love to see the Lancers really settle here, find a groove that they're comfortable playing in, and really take it to these Georgian Grizzlies.
Gonna be Thompson. White steals it. Now one-on-one situation as White goes up for the shot, layup, and in.
and the Georgian Grizzlies will have it. And they will turn it over, possibly a backcourt violation here. Lancers really coming alive with these last two. A quick steal from the Lancers will turn into an open layup, but then now a backcourt violation by the Georgian Grizzlies. Love to see the Lancers really take it to them here. Fighting like they got a little chip on their shoulder.
So it's going to be Forrester to inbound. Lancers trying to make a comeback as they're down 30 to 18. Just under 3 minutes to play. It's going to be Buller. Malixi. Lemaire sets that screen out to Forrester, sets up that three. And Glenn Forrester knocks it down.
Yeah, big time three by Glenn Forrester. Really wanted that to hit.
It'll be May. Crowd's back in this after that injury to Callahan. May trying to find an opening. Buller looking for that steal, not going to come up with it. It's going to be Scheuer out to the corner. Kiana Thompson goes for that three. Going to get her own rebound on that. Back trying to go for a shot off the backboard. It's going to be a miss. And now Malixi the other way on a 1-on-2. Just going to slow it down for assistance. It's Forrester. Gives it to White. Lemaire trying to set a screen, but it's not a strong one. Forrester back to White. White goes for three. And Brooklyn White Lancers back-to-back hitting the threes.
Big time plays by the Lancers here, coming off of that Callahan injury there. Really coming alive, playing with a lot of intensity.
And on the corner, Scheuer gets it, driving to the basket. Lemaire tries to get a hand on him, but doesn't do so. Scheuer off the backboard, point is good. Grizzlies ahead 32-24. It's Buller ahead to White. Buller, Forrester. Pass was off the mark from Buller. Forrester wasn't able to get control of it.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Forrester maybe cut to the basket. The pass looked like it was kind of leading her to that position there, and it would have been a great opportunity for her to really catch the Grizzlies off guard there.
We'll see a timeout on the floor. Welcome back inside the Lancerdome. Lancers here with a mighty comeback after the injury to Grace Callahan. Looks like it's going to take her out of this game. Don't see we'll see her back, but if we do, it's an absolute miracle. But her teammates holding strong. Minute 26 to play. It's May for Thompson. 12 on the shot clock. Back to May. Fakes the three. Driving to the basket. Forrester on the offensive side. Lemaire goes up to try to block the shot. Shot's no good. Grizzlies do get the rebound, and they go up for the point, and good from Emma Vale.
Yeah, Grizzlies have been great on that second chance opportunities there.
Gonna be Buller here, goes into the scoreboard and takes out the referee.
Yeah, it will be a foul called on the Georgian Grizzlies there for sure. Which the Grizzlies are in foul trouble, so that will send her immediately to the line here, hopefully to help shorten this gap.
Buller. First shot's off. Minute 05 left to play. Once we resume. Second shot for Buller is good. Roberts Neef on the inbound to May. 1 minute remaining. Lancers trail 34-25. May goes for the three. Hits it. Buller to White. Grizzlies wanted to double team there. Pass behind the back of Lemaire. So White with a turnover. Roberts Neve under the basket. Was over the shot, no good. White does get that rebound. White bringing it up the floor. 33 seconds left. 16 on the shot clock. Malixi driving. Lemaire under the basket. Swings it to Buller. To White. Goes for three. Gets it!
Yeah, two big-time threes by White there. Really trying to force her team back into this game.
Jimmy in the corner. Vale swings it to May. May thinking about that three. Let's see if she's got the hot hand. Driving to the basket. Goes for the jump shot off the backboard. Going to be a miss. Vale there for the rebound. Roberts Neve for a three. That's going to be a miss as well. Lemaire trying to get it, but Vale's going to come up with it and off the backboard. And good to end the first quarter. Grizzlies leading 39-28. We'll be back with second half action momentarily.
that's another problem. I should talk to Olivia and to Brad. I don't know why it's not. Because mine also goes to my marketing.
hands up.
Imagine we all had like, we had a synchronized dance. That would be amazing. Bench is in. We have to get a choreographer. The tin can make us a reel.
And we'll post it on TikTok. Odd band.
Not Canada.
I don't have TikTok anyways.
Yeah. Welcome back inside the Lancer Dome. Lancers trailing 39-28 coming off of that break. It looks like Grace Callahan, by some miracle, is back on the bench with a bright red headband, so we'll see if she gets some action back. Dan, I thought she might have had a concussion or something. She looked gravely injured, so amazing to see her back on the bench.
Yeah, exactly. She probably has a little get back in me, a little fighter energy.
And Malixi from out far, going to be off the mark, picked up by Deja Thompson on the rebound. Trying to pass back to May. Forrester almost got it, but May stays with it. Down to the basket, Kiana Thompson getting the first points of this second half. Fuller, Forrester. White. Forrester open for three. Off the side of the backboard. Forrester says, my bad, kind of waves it off.
Yeah, I think she felt a little forced in that corner, but she truly chose the deepest part of that court to shoot that ball from.
Robertstein from the inbound to May. 50 seconds played. Robertstein. Thompson. Up and in under the basket, and we're going to have a technical foul for celebrating after that.
I think that's her second technical, and I think she is out of this game just as fast as she came into it.
So as Caleb alluded to in the first quarter, we had to go back in the replay, but there was some extra excitement after a lot of these plays.
Yeah, I did talk about how Deja Thompson is kind of that excitement player for her team, and sometimes it gets caught up in the blurred lines there, and she will hit her second technical foul of this game, and she will no longer be allowed to come back. So hopefully the Lancers can take advantage of Deja Thompson kind of being out for the rest of this game. And
so Sydney Scheuer checks in. It'll be Brooklyn White to shoot the technical, which White did earlier shoot when Grace Callahan got injured on that technical earlier. And Thompson has left the gym. Well, Entrisfield 43-28. White hits it.
yeah, good shooting by White tonight. She's had 2 threes, a couple good looks at layups, and has done a great justice to her team on playing defense, shuffling her feet very well.
And to check out the stats, Deja Thompson with 9 points on this, so definitely a huge loss for that. Sydney Scheuer behind that at 8, and then over on the side of the Lancers, Brooklyn White having a heck of a game with 12 points herself. She's the one to inbound. This referee's talking with the table.
Yeah, if the Lancers can manage this slight rise to catch up with the Grizzlies, but it has to work on their defensive end. They have to find ways to shut down the Grizzlies, opportunities to score, and score on their own front.
Lemaire tries to go up for a shot or a pass. I'm not sure which exactly, but White ends up coming up with it, but there's going to be a foul called on the play.
Yeah, I think they'll call over the back on
Kaylee Lemaire.
Kaylee Lemaire there.
So that's her second. Team one foul apiece. Just over 60 seconds played. May is across center. Robert Sneeve to Scheuer. The hook. Robert Sneeve under the basket. Going to be Thompson and Kiana. Going to be no good. Scheuer Thompson there for the rebound, but unable to sink the layup. And Priya Bowler of the Lancers is there for the rebound. Forrester to White. He called on a travel
there. Yeah.
Thought about the three, decided against it.
Cairo 3, took the step, then started the dribble there.
And to Thompson, we had to hook. Drops it to May, gives it to Scheuer, swings it. Robert Sneeve back to May on the bottom of the basket. Very nice play from the Grizzlies, but May unable to capitalize. And now it's Maliski on a 2-on-2. Slows down the play for a second. Picks up speed, swings it to Forrester for three. And doesn't get it to hit.
Yeah, Lancers are kind of living and dying at that three-point land right now. I'd love to see them drive a couple baskets, drive a couple balls to the basket, maybe find some other points that way.
May taking it all the way to the basket, but Maliksi getting the hand on it. The referee is going to call a foul on Maliksi with their hands up, questioning the call. So Lemaire checks out for Ayanna Tomlinson, and it'll send May to the line.
And Maliksi will pick up her second foul of the game here.
First shot is good. Grizzlies only opting for one to go in the box for that missed shot. Interesting choice, but on the miss, Lancers come up with it. Buller puts that behind White, but White able to get control. Some nice dribbling. Tries to stay with it, but loses the handle, and it's going to be a jump ball. So Hook inbounds to May. May, the right side, throws up a layup off the backboard.
Yeah, May has also come alive for team. She's playing with such confidence, such poise for the Grizzlies here.
Buller ahead to Tomlinson. Tomlinson throws it to White on a bounce pass. White for three. Off the mark, Robert Sneeve grabs that rebound quickly in transition here. Forrester trying to play defensive duty. It's tossed to May, and May driving. And Maliksi comes up with it. Pokes it away now, Maliksi. Spinning around to reset, thinking about the three, takes a deep three, and it's gonna be off the mark. Maliksi having a bit of trouble from that three-point line today.
Yeah, Lancers have taken 4 threes in the second half and have been 0 for 4 here. Love to see the Lancers maybe switch it up a little bit. They have such great opportunities to find a way into this game, but heaving up the three ball right now is just not in the best interest for them if they want to make that big push.
See a timeout on the floor from Loyalist.
Can we make our
We could. We sure can.
Coming off that timeout, Lancers down 46-29. May. Ventanilli checking in, as well as some substitutions for the Grizzlies. Shot goes up from Corey Hook. The off the mark Scheuer gets that rebound under the basket to Vail.
And it'll be an and one for the Grizzlies there. I think Buller will pick up that foul there under the net.
This will be Emma Vail on the free throw, and it's good. Farrell to Buller. To Maliksi. We over to Buller. Ventanilli goes for the shot. The floater is good. May. Over to Hook. Goes to Vail into the basket, but Tomlinson gets a hand on it, so Grizzlies to inbound. Referee's double checking the score here, making sure everything's good. Keane to inbound. Tries to go to Scheuer, far outside, does get it. Now May, 11 on the shot clock. Scheuer under the basket, goes up for the shot. Farrell there on the rebound. It ends up going off of the Grizzlies.
Yeah, those are what the Lancers are going to need, some big blocks in these crucial points here.
Farrell to Buller. Tomlinson trying to pass to Ventanilla, but in between both Farrell and Ventanilla. So Grizzlies now with possession. Robert Sneeve. To Vail. Thompson head to Hook, but Farrell there acting aggressively, wanting that more than the Grizzlies player, able to get the turnover and steal. Maliksi to Ventanilla, waits about a three, driving to the basket, off to Tomlinson, 8 on the shot clock. Maliksi driving to it on a floater off the backboard, too heavy.
Yeah, but that's the great look that the Lancers need right there. A couple picks, finding their ways, cutting to the basket, and just finishing at the net.
Robert Sneeve. Shot coming through from Scheuer, off the mark. Buller on that rebound. Ventanilla. A foul call here, so Ventanilla is going to go to the line. But again, we're looking over at Maliksi, currently 1 of 9 shooting and 0 from 5 of the three-point attempts. So tough game for Maliksi. Still trying to get something to land. Couple substitutions from both squads. As we see Ventanilla go for 2. First one is no good. And good on the second, so 1 for 2 at that time. And we're going to see Grace Callahan check back into this game for Ventanilla. And me, oh my. Crazy to see Callahan coming back after the play earlier in the game.
Yeah, she's red headband ready at the moment.
May. Robert Sneeve. Hook. Thompson on the inside. Robert Sneeve tries to swing it out to Vail. May. 9 on the shot. Thompson. Back to May. May's looking, finds an opening, goes for 3 and gets it.
Yeah, May has been such a benefit to these Grizzlies here.
If somebody step out of bounds, I missed what happened there, but Lancers with the turnover. Robert Sneeve inbounds to May. Robert Sneeve. Thompson to Hook. Back to Vail. 4 seconds on the shot clock. May have to get a shot up. Makes some room for himself. Gets a shot off. No good. Lemaire on the rebound. But Thompson pokes that away. Lemaire not really grabbing a hold of that rebound.
Yeah, she looked like she was kind of just waiting for it to fall into her hand there. You wait that long, someone might take it from you.
White. To Callahan. To Farrell for three. Off the mark, Lemaire trying to get that rebound outside of her reach. May of the Grizzlies comes up with it. Thompson to Hook for three. No. Callahan. Lemaire with a great screen. Callahan going all the way to the basket. Too heavy on the touch. Goes off the backboard, but then misses the net. But Lemaire there for the rebound. Farrell with it, giving it to Lemaire to reach up to her face to get it, and dump it in on the basket.
Yeah, see, that's the ball movement I like to see from the Lancers.
May. Hook for three. Gets it. Lancers trailing 55-34 with just under 3 minutes in the third. White to Lemaire. Has Forrester out on the corner, goes off the backboard and takes it herself for two.
Yeah, strong take by Lemaire there.
May. Thompson. Driving, tries to bounce it to Lemaire, but Brooklyn White wanted that ball. Gets the steal. Callahan. Baits a three and pivots, turns. It's poked away. Roberts knee. Ooh. Absolutely terrifying seeing Callahan running into that corner wall.
Exactly.
I'm like, I do not want to see.
In my first opinion, I think a helmet is beneficial at this point. Anything that is to do with that head-to-head contact, I'm trying to stay away from Callahan.
Look on the inbound, going to be May. Bring it up the floor. Bale. Bounces to Thompson. Under the basket, throws up the shot, no good. Tries to go for her own rebound, it's bobbled. Ends up coming out. Forrester comes up with it. 2 minutes to go. White. Goes for three. Off the mark, Anderson tries reaching for it, but Hook comes out as the winner for the rebound. May. Roberts Sneed to Thompson. Out to May. 10 on the shot clock. Bale for three. Off the backboard, rim is out. Lemaire snags the rebound. Lofty pass ahead to Anderson that's really off the mark. See Malixi coming back in here for Callahan. May. White trying to poke that away, but getting called on a foul.
Those are good hands by White there.
This will be an inbound from Corey Hook. Roberts Neve to Hook. May. Roberts Neve. He called on a foul off the ball there against Jaylon Thompson. One of the first-year players for Georgian. It's her first of the game. White to bring it up the floor, gets double teamed. Jess Malixi with some room. Less than a minute to go in the third. White swings it to Malixi. Anderson driving to the basket, tries passing to White. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Forrester needs to get it up. Does so. Going to be off Anderson and Lemaire there for the rebound, but the sole Grizzly comes up with it in Corey Hook. May. Roberts-Neve to Thompson, under the basket against Lemaire. Finds Roberts-Neve. 7 on the shot clock. Corey Hook goes for a deep 3 and drains it. 15 seconds left in the third. Anderson, looks like Lemaire is hurt at center court.
Yeah, I think it might be an ankle possibly. Oh no, she looks like she is holding for her back at this moment. So we will take a brief little break here.
Third quarter, Lance is trailing 58-36, 6.7 on the clock. Olixie. Tomlinson with 2 seconds, driving. Oh, rims in and out. Tough break, heading into the fourth. Lance is trailing. See if a little bit of magic can happen. We'll be back.
Hey, Farrell, just a heads up, on the YouTube page, you guys don't have the Algonquin women's game scheduled. That's another AB?
Welcome back inside this OCAA matchup between the visiting Georgian Grizzlies and the hometown Loyalist Lancers here in Belleville, Ontario. Grizzlies starting off really strong on this one and continuing to put their foot on the gas. It's 58-36. Lancers hoping for some offensive prowess. The two big injuries have affected this game, but Callahan being one of them, as you can see with the white headband, able to come back into this one as the Lancers aren't able to capitalize on their first possession of this fourth quarter. It's going to be Hook, goes in for 3. He's in off the backboard and out. Callahan on the rebound, charging up the floor. Tomlinson trying to set a screen. Bounce pass from Callahan, trying to get to Tomlinson, but they kick the ball.
And just a little brief bit of history, actually. The Lancers went to Georgian College late last semester and actually stole a win from them. So right now, in the East Women's Conference, we have Algonquin sitting at number 1, Lancers sitting in 2, and the Georgian Grizzlies really close behind them, sitting at that 3 spot here. So this is a big matchup for both teams.
So Roberts Neef to inbound to May. Scheuer, Roberts Neef. Thought about the three, but White was there, setting up that block. Grizzlies in rotation. Gonna be May on that jump shot from the the three-point line. Gets it to go. Callahan, pass that to Tomlinson. Quickly to White. White driving, trying to go all the way, looking for a foul call. Does end up getting it a little bit late, maybe. Bring Emma Vale in for Scheuer.
Yeah, all credit to the Algonquin, or the Grizzly bigs in this game. They have done a fantastic job of playing aggressive down low, grabbing rebounds, having second shot opportunities here, and I think that is what has really separated the Lancers in the key again this game here.
So Brooklyn White on the second free throw attempt is good for both of them. So having 14 points in the evening, Gwen Forrester with 6, Kaylee Lemaire with 6, and Grace Callahan at 4. Seemingly a little bit lower scoring numbers than usual from the Lancer bunch. As Callahan's trying to seal that away, but getting called on a foul over the side on Georgian. Amy May leading the way with 15 points, Corey Hook with 12, and Deja Thompson, who was ejected after 2 flagrants, having 9 points. Robert Steve trying to find an opening of any sort, struggling a little bit, but ultimately finds May deep on the 3 line. Be Robert Steve now wide open for a 3 that's a miss. Callahan collects the rebound. Malexi. The White. Goes for the shot and good.
That's a 16-point game for Brooklyn White at the moment.
Yeah, White's on the hot hand right now. Hopefully Lancers recognize that and try to keep feeding her. Vale. Robert Steve to Thompson for 3. No good. Callahan there on the rebound, but Vale gets a hand on it. Ultimately off Vale. White. Malexi. Forrester. On the 3 and gets it. Gwen Forrester. Giving the Lancers a little bit of sign of life. If they can get a couple of stops and a couple of baskets in quick succession here, it's definitely doable to trail 60-43. White pokes it away. Robert Steve trying to pivot, finding an opening. Lancers double team here. It's over to Thompson. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson to Vale, swings it out to Roberts Neve. Says against the 3, trying to go for the jump shot instead. Misses it, gets her own rebound. Passes it out to May. May now under heavy coverage. Still in possession though.
Oh, launch ball.
Gonna be Thompson going for 3 in the corner. It's gonna be a miss, but no Lancers there to collect the rebound except for Tomlinson, and the shot clock is gonna run out. So talking with the Lancers, getting to stop, that's step number 1, but we're gonna see a timeout from the Grizzlies, trying to make sure things don't get out of hand.
I didn't choose this map.
Lancers off that timeout from Georgian again, getting a huge stop. Shot clock running out for the Grizzly. White. To Malixi. To Tomlinson. To Callahan. To Malixi. Malixi goes for three. Oh! And White's there for the rebound. Putting up the shot's no good.
Yeah, that's a great shot opportunity. Honestly, kind of looked like a basket that should have hit, but it was a fantastic look at the...
And Malixi 0-on-6 for the three-point attempts on this one. You see Hook out to May. Roberts Need. Shot goes up to Hook, and it's good for 3.
Yeah, these Georgian Grizzlies are just not giving anything up to the Lancers.
White. Forrester. To Malixi. To White. Goes for the shot. Maybe off the mark. May scoops the rebound. Robert Sneed. May. Goes for 3. Gonna be off Allen Tomlinson trying to fight for that rebound, but Thompson of the Grizzly gets it. Now May driving. Gonna roll out of bounds, see what the referee calls on this, saying that was off the Grizzly player. White, 5:34 left to play. Lancers trail by 20. Callahan, White for 3. Gets it!
Big 3 by White. She having herself a game tonight. I guess today afternoon, whatever to make case may be.
Thompson to Vale under the basket, up and in. Alexi. White.
Yeah, she will get called for the foul there. It's Need, if I'm not mistaken. Just caught on pushing.
So see a quick substitution for the Grizzly. 2 players checking in. Lancers to inbound, 14 on the shot clock. Going by 19. Callahan driving. Up and in, Callahan. Gets the basket to go. And then Hook on the other end. Callahan going to get called on a foul after getting some points. So that'll send Hook to the line.
I would have really liked to see Callan really maybe set a charge there, knowing that Hook might go with the body and find herself a little offensive foul there.
So first free throw is off the mark. Hook's second is good. Looks he bringing it up the floor. It's under 5 minutes to go. Tomlinson. Callahan opting for the shot. It's being too short. Thompson to May. Molixie trying to stay with May. Hook goes for 3. Mark Callahan on a rebound. Alexi. White. Tomlinson. White. Goes for the shot and gets it again. What I was saying, just keep going with White.
Looks like White's got a 21 burger at this point. That's only down 16.
They're gonna double team here. Looks Forrester trying to snag that away. Corey Hook inbounds. Could be Robert Neath. To Scheuer. Bale. Roberts Neath. 5 on the shot clock. Maybe Scheuer for 3. Gets it.
Yeah, every single time Lancers have a little life, Georgian Grizzlies find a way to shut that down.
Callahan to Malixi. Forrester. 10 on the shot clock. Forrester driving all the way, trying to get a hand up, but there's going to be a foul on the play from Hook. So we'll see Forrester shoot 2. Maybe we'll also check in after taking a very, very brief break for Corey Hook. Forrester, first attempt doesn't hit. Neither is the second. Man, the rebound for the Grizzlies. There'll be a foul call immediately on that rebound from May. Let's see, Lena Zucchi Ventanilia and Charlotte Farrell come in for Forrester and White. And it's just trailed by 19, 3:07 remaining. Scheuer driving off the backboard and good. Alexi going for that 3 and gets it.
Big 3 by Malixi. I think she really needed that one for her personal self there.
Robert Sneed to Vale. For Thompson, to May. Scheuer driving. Callahan's going to get a call on the foul.
I feel like that might be her 4th to possibly 5th there for Grace Callan. Oh, only 4th.
So Nina Anderson and Kaylee Lemaire checking back in again. Lemaire was out a little bit earlier from that back injury, so nice to see her back in. No pun intended.
Her back is back.
Her first free throw is no good from Scheuer. Ventanilia. 2:16 on the clock. Ventanilia driving, kicks it. Farrell goes for 3.
Oh.
No good. Lemaire gets that rebound, passes it to Ventanilia. Lemaire trying to set a screen, does so. Ventanilia trying to make some room. Nina Anderson in the corner now, dribbling, going for that shot. Off the mark. Grizzlies get the rebound. Thompson for 3. No good. Farrell comes up with the rebound. To Ventanilia. Bounce off the Grizzly player. And we'll see a timeout on the floor from Caleb Q and the Lancers as they're trailing 72-53, which is over a minute remaining. Welcome back inside the Lancer Dome. A minute 36 remaining in Ventimiglia of the Lancers to inbound. It's very, very quiet in this gym. Could hear a pin drop. As Ventimiglia driving. There's going to be a block on the play from Corey Hook. Ventimiglia again on the second effort. Anderson back to Ventimiglia. Open for three. Shoots. Gets it.
Oh, big heave.
Scheuer under the basket. Up and in. Ventimiglia. That's showing 74-56. Minute 12. Pass from Ventimiglia from Anderson. Was behind her. It says that went off a Grizzly tip. Ventimiglia to inbound. Anderson. It's back to Ventimiglia. Moving all around the three line. Driving to the basket, ultimately getting a foul call. Ventimiglia's first free throw is good. So is the second. We're going to see a timeout on the floor again here from Coach Caleb Hugh. Be right back. Coming off of that timeout, be the Grizzlies to inbound. May getting double teamed. And she's trying to keep that full court pressure. Anderson comes running over. Scheuer was open. Well, I think the Grizzlies are just going to kill some time while they can. May. Robert Sneed to May. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Robert Sneed, looks like the Grizzlies were
Just gonna hold it out there.
I was about to say, I don't know if that was intentional or not, because they looked at each other afterwards being like, well, what was that? But I mean, I don't know if they're just trying to let the clock run out.
Maybe they're trying to keep their stats going. No one wants to take that the little last heave there. Little hot potato on who gets the turnover.
27 seconds on the game clock. Anderson for three. Off the mark, Scheuer gets that rebound.
And they will most likely dribble out the clock here with 15 seconds left and no time on the shot clock.
Ventimiglia still trying to play aggressively here, but Thompson with it is just going to hold. Just pivoting on the 1 foot here. And that'll do it. So Georgian improves to 8-2 on the season, with the Lancers fall to 8-3. I shouldn't say falling too far by any means, but nonetheless, it'll be interesting to see how the playoff picture transpires. My name's Steven Schill alongside Caleb Sagan. Thank you so much for tuning in to this OCAA women's basketball action. Don't forget, we do have the men's game coming up if you're wanting to tune in for them. Thanks so much for watching.